VIPs, Jai Hind. What I reckon is that this is the fittest school I have ever been to. Because I have worked in a number of schools and I found that here everybody is an athlete. Because during the morning assembly time, what we notice that students, when they come to the Tagore Hall, then they sprint and come. So no doubt that each one of you is an athlete. And today it has been proved also by some of them. We had push-ups first, followed by skipping competition. So we have found that. So what sort of the level of that particular, the skills which they have is something which should be highly appreciated. So we can't think that sort of level you have. So you can understand where you stand. You stand very high. So therefore, we need to appreciate these students, those who participated, plus all of you. So that's really incredible. I was awestruck. And I remain gapping. So that is something which will take you to a long, long way actually. Because if you are agile, physically active, no doubt that you'll be able to survive the difficult times also, whether it is corona or whatever comes in future. You can deal with all these things if you are physically fit. And because of physical fitness, you get mentally fit also. So both work together. And this has been proved time and again. Also, I've seen your previous records, whether you've taken part in some cluster meets or at national level, state level. I have noticed that you have done well, very well. I've spoken to your sports in charges also, Mr. Pradeep and Mr. Mahasik, and they told me that you have achieved medals at top levels. And today in the morning also, we started with the exercise on today's occasion of World Athletics Day. And some of the exercise I didn't know myself, so I learned today from you all and from Mr. Pradeep. So it was such a great sort of, symmetry was there. There was symmetry and everybody did perfectly. There was a good synchronization also among you all. It seems that you have practiced a lot. And although we do not call you every day to come to the ground for the PT or exercise, we never call you here. Sometimes, like occasionally, sometimes you come in for sports day or for today's occasion. Otherwise, you remain there in the Tagore Hall. Maybe during winter we have some sort of exercises. But that sync was there. So that means you have very good understanding. Your mind also works according to the situation. And when you see that, you have to do this way and you do it. So that's a very good part. I really like that part. Today, as you know that, besides this day, there's one another day also. We have already spoken about that. We will talk more about that. And before I declare the result, we'll talk about Rabindranath Tagore also. Because he was the one, as told in the morning assembly, he contributed in art and literature. He was the composer of our national anthem, also of Bangladesh, and also he inspired the national anthem of Sri Lanka. So he was a great soul, and we pay tribute to him. We can't see him, where is he, but he is somewhere there. So luckily we have this, outdoor assembly today, so we can see he's there somewhere, right? Can you see him? Yes or no? Yes, so louder it should be. Can you see Rabindranath Tagore there somewhere? Yeah. For that, you need to have a soul to see it. You cannot see from your mind. You need to have a soul to see and connect with him. So we salute him wherever he is. I can see there, this side, right overhead. And his contribution has been massive, actually. Whether it is some movements which was told in the assembly today, national movement, or some movement based on religions also, he was at forefront. So he was always there. So such person is born only once. And we know that in our school also there are a lot of Rabindranath Tagores. Because I have seen that yesterday also I saw in the poem recitation competition. And I felt that you are poets. Even Rabindranath Tagore himself said, as told in the assembly, that he considered himself as a poet. Although he was an artist also, he was a great painter. He was a master class in art and literature. But he considered himself just a poet. And we have seen that here also, there are many Rabindranath Tagores. All of you, in fact, have that caliber to do something or the other in the field of art and literature. That's why we want to integrate these art and literature in other subjects also. That is the national education policy also says the same, that we have to integrate different subjects, music, art, literature, performing arts, visual arts, all these things we have to incorporate in our daily teaching. Now, as you know that the interviews are going on for the head boy and head girl. So they also have asked some questions to the students and they told that it's essential to do so. Integration of other subjects, it's must because they can learn a lot. And even they gave me an example how to do so. So we'll do this, and because we want that, you should become a wholesome personality. You should have everything in you. We have seen your skills in athletics today. We have seen how well you perform in co-curricular activities. So you all are all-rounders, no doubt about that. Besides this day, today, Rabindranath Tagore's birth anniversary, and then there's a World Athletics Day. Tomorrow, I think all of you know that, it is Mother's Day. It's Sunday, but it's Mother's Day also, right? So you have to, when you go home, make sure that, although, there's not a particular day for your mother, every day it's for your mother. But since it has been specified, therefore you can do something special for your mother, right? And then on Monday we'll ask you that what special you've done for your mother. Maybe you can help in cooking or doing some household chores. In any way you can help your mother. Tomorrow, but you have to every day, particularly tomorrow you have to do so. So that we'll ask you, okay, I'll go to your classes and ask you that what you have done. And we have some activities also for the Mother's Day that is primarily meant for the primary classes. However, we want that you can also, make a video showing something you're doing for your mother. 2 minutes video and you can upload. Right? So how many of you are ready for this? Oh, many students. That's good. Okay, put your hands down. Tomorrow is also World Red Cross Day. So Red Cross, it's an organization run under WHO, I believe. So it takes care of the humanity, those who all of a sudden need some help. Particularly for blood donation, it is in forefront. And you can read more about Red Cross. Tomorrow, that will be your homework. And on Monday, somebody has to come in the assembly, which will have indoor in Tagore Hall, and you have to let all of us know about the importance of Red Cross Day and of course of Mother's Day also. Okay, I have the results now, and so let's see. First, we should go for this first competition which we had. That was for a minute only push-up, and the positions which I can see that the third position goes to Gandhi House, Arman. The second is backed by Deepak. And the first, Deepak is from Subhash House, and the first position goes to, yeah, absolutely right, Mohit from Vivekanand House. We'd like to ask Dushyant also from Sarojini House to come here, because he tried well. And then now the next competition which we had, rope skipping competition. That was for a minute, and that was indeed a tough one, it seems. So the first, we'll start from the third position. Ronak from Gandhi House has got the third position. And the second position is backed by Deepika from Subhash House. And the first position goes to? Yes, that's right. Again, Vivekanand House, Akhil. And Seema, as you know, she tried very well from Sarojini House. She got stuck actually when she tried a cross sort of scraping. That time she got stuck. But all this was very good. So Seema also can come here from Sarojini House. She's already here. So these are the positions, and congratulations to them, the winners, and even those who haven't, congratulations to them as well. They've tried at least.